Yo dudes, what's up? This is PlanetKeef. I'm Keef, and now we're on episode 9 of the weekly vlog thing. And you'll instantly notice that I've abandoned sitting in front of the green screen because it's hard work to actually get it looking anywhere near decent, and because my hair is so all over the place, that just makes it almost impossible unless I wear a hat. So there you go. Facing the other way, there's a lot of absolute garbage behind me that I'm masking cunningly so you can't see it. So Monday was a bank holiday. We get two in May, one at the start, one at the end. And it was a decent day, except Mrs. Planet was working, and but she said, you know, don't mind me, go and have a good time, do whatever you like, na. And so, you know, I actually spent last Monday doing last week's version of this, but pretending not to be working. Yes, it's sometimes hard to tell anyway. Tuesday was my cooking shooting video. Does that make sense? Tuesday was my shooting cooking video day, so I made a caramelised onion and cheese flan, and it turned out incredibly well. It was really, really tasty. So get on over there and have a look at that. Even have a go. Takes about an hour to properly caramelise your onions, but oh boy, it's worth it. Wednesday brought us some quite amusing news. If you're not familiar with the massive pub chain Wetherspoons in the UK, they have a name for being, you know, down market, da-di-da, but actually I used to like them. Everyone was unique, and the offer was good. They do a lot of craft ale at really, really good prices, and also cheap food, which I have to say in the last few years has been tasting cheap as well as being cheap, so that's not too good. But it has one major flaw, which is the founder, Tim Martin, who looks like me on a bad hair day. Or is it the other way around? He's an idiot, let's face it. He campaigned mightily for that Brexit thing, and Wetherspoons have an in-house magazine, and he would write huge, boring and inaccurate articles in that, and also print stuff on beer mats like "Get Brexit Done" thing, which really annoyed me to the point that I didn't go there very much. And then when the pandemic hit, he made it 100 times worse. He sent a video message to all of his staff saying that, regrettably, because of the current situation, where they'd had to close all their outlets, there was no money coming in, therefore he couldn't pay the wages. And he'd heard that the government were going to do a furlough scheme, but that would take 6-7 weeks to kick in. And in the meantime, he suggested that he wouldn't mind if they all buggered off and got jobs at Tesco's, and you know, they'd be given preference when it all blew over, and they wanted their jobs at Wetherspoons back. What? And he did the same thing to suppliers. He said, we're not going to pay you. You can't operate like that. It's a huge multi-million-pound company, and you know, if they might not have the cash reserves. They might have to borrow a few bob from the bank, but they're good for it. On Wednesday, he was in the papers because he was complaining that because of Brexit restricting freedom of movement between the hated EU and perfidious Albion, he couldn't get staff to work in his pubs anymore because they used to employ an awful lot of East European migrants. And it just astounds me that he never thought, well, they'll go home if we do this Brexit thing, won't they? So what will we do? We'll get Brits to do it, but Brits won't do it because they don't want to work for the appalling wages that Wetherspoons pays. It used to be that racists and bigots would complain about bloody immigrants coming over here, taking our jobs. But this is no longer the case. In fact, it never was. But you know, that's just facts. So they're going to have to get some new T-shirts printed up, and they'll say, bloody immigrants staying over there, not coming here to do our jobs, because that is the logical conclusion of Brexit. So, Tim Spoons, be careful what you wish for. So Thursday, not specifically Thursday, but we did watch a couple of episodes of a new TV series we've discovered, which is on Channel 4. It's hosted by quirky comedian Tom Allen, and it's called Quizness, and it is the maddest thing I've ever seen. Well, it's not as mad as Taskmaster, but it's close. It's absolutely balmy, lots of wordplay, word substitutions, spoonerisms, puns and things like that. It's a quiz show. But because it's on commercial television, there is actually a cash prize. So the winner of each episode gets 25,000 quid, which is extremely nice. So, yeah, we watched a few episodes of those. You can find them on catch up on all 4. And if you want a good, stupid laugh, this'll do it. Okay, Friday was National Fish and Chips Day. Yes! So I donned my T-shirt, my Fish and Chips and Mushy Peas T-shirt, and we went down to the local chippy and wished them congratulations on National Fish and Chip Day. And also, it turns out it's their 2nd anniversary since they opened, so that's good. And we had a lot of fish and chips, and the weather was lovely, and we sat outside and ate them, and it were grand. Saturday was another fabulous hot day, and I don't think I did anything. I just sat around and read a book, and I might have mowed the lawn a bit. We had planned to go and visit my sister in Withensea in East Yorkshire, which is on the coast. It's a little bit of a seaside resort, but she's still not able to have visitors staying overnight for various reasons. So that's on hold until probably, well, the UK government is supposed to be lifting all COVID restrictions on the 21st of June, although it's looking increasingly likely that they won't be able to safely do so. So we'll see what happens. And that was pretty much my week. Not a massively interesting one. I am sorry, I will try harder to have a more interesting life. But anyway, thanks for sticking with it, and see you next time.